Hello and welcome to a video that will cover rapid response. We'll explain what it is and how we can help you as you're transitioning to new employment after being laid off through no fault of your own. We can explain to you all the different services that are out there in one short session instead of you having to spend hours trying to find all the information on your own, searching through websites and digging for everything. Attached to this video, you will find a packet called Rapid Response, and it will explain all the different services. There will be an agenda with the page numbers that we'll refer to as we go through, where you can find the information for the West Kentucky area as we go through this video. You will also have an attachment from the Employee Benefits Security Administration, which describes the different benefits you have as far as the COBRA law and how to protect your retirement. We have also put a link to the Unemployment Insurance Rights and Responsibilities pamphlet as a part of this video and the attachments below. So anything we reference throughout any of the speakers, you'll have access to as we go through this process. As far as getting started, in the flyer packet, you have information on pages 2 and 3, which describe all of the different Career Center services, the locations of our Career Centers, and more importantly, at a time like this, the phone numbers, where you can access someone to ask a question and figure out all the different services that are available to help you. On pages 4 to 6 of your book, we have websites which will actually describe the various career exploration, job search sites, and U.S. Department of Labor sites that will help you with finding that next career, whether it's My Skills, My Future, My Next Move, or O-Net Interest Profiler. Each of those are simple, quick little websites that will give you the opportunity to answer some questions about your skills, interests, and abilities. And those questions will help determine careers that would be appropriate for you moving forward as you go through your job search. There is also information about the career centers, counseling, referrals, everything from resumes, cover letters, building strategies to succeed, interviewing, financial literacy. It's all available on those websites or through access at our career centers. Next, we've got a video from the Career Development Office. They're going to explain unemployment insurance, the basics, how to apply, and refer you to that little white book I mentioned earlier that's attached under this video. They're also going to talk about focus career registration, job search, next steps, how to find labor market information, what jobs are available, what jobs are in really high demand, and help you through that reemployment process.
Hi, my name is Haley Thorpe. I work with the Career Development Office and the Office of Unemployment Insurance. Our role is to help job seekers get back to work as quickly as possible. The first thing that we have individuals do when they have had a job loss is to have them register for work in Focus Career. Focus Career is our state system for job search and job matching purposes. So when you go into Focus Career, it's going to be imperative that you take your time and make sure that the resume that you're building within it is a good representation of your skills and abilities. Focus Career is a multifunctional system. So not only can you register for work, but you can also have access to all the job postings that's listed through the state. You can read those job postings, and if you choose to apply, it has a self-referral system. You can also set it up for job search alerts, and you can access labor market information within that system. We also have career coaches in the career centers that are there to assist you with individual assistance for career guidance and performing job matching. They're going to be a resource to you as you are navigating to that next step towards your employment goals. Every career center has a resource room. And within the resource room, they have computers available for you to use. We have materials and additional resources that you can have available to you. If it's something as simple as needing resume paper or having copies made or faxing documents to employers, all of those services are free within the Career Center. You just need to come in and let us know what you're needing and we can assist you. We also provide workshops at the Career Centers. These topics on these workshops can be everything from learning basic job search techniques to how to do resume preparation, interviewing skills, and sometimes there may be additional topics available as well. We also have veterans reps available to those that have served in the military or their spouses. We do veteran priority of service for job search activities through the career centers. We also have case management services for those that are disabled veterans that may need more specialized assistance. One of the big things that individuals that have lost their jobs are interested in is how to file for unemployment insurance. Within the packets that you have been given, it's going to have a little white booklet that talks about unemployment insurance specifically. It's called a rights and responsibility pamphlet. Within that, it's going to have the information that you're going to need to be able to file a claim. The quickest way to file a claim in Kentucky is to go to the Kentucky Career Center's website and use that site to log in and file the claim. Once you file the claim, you're going to receive a confirmation page. On that confirmation page, it's going to let you know what date to claim your benefits, which is typically 13 days from the date you file. Now, the thing you need to remember is that even though you filed a claim, you must request your benefit check every 2 weeks until you're back to work, as that's how payments are processed. Requesting benefits is going to be as simple as filing a claim. You're just going to return to the same website. You'll use the request benefit option, and you will go through the steps to report your job search and answer the questions that it'll ask to be able to claim the benefit check. As long as there's no problems on the claim, the payments typically process out the next day. With unemployment insurance in Kentucky, we do have a 1-week waiting week requirement. What that means is generally when you claim your first benefit check, whatever the first payable week is on that claim, that is held and it will not pay a benefit for that specific week. So most of the time when you claim the first 2 weeks, you only get a 1-week payment because of that, and that is normal. Also, with the weekly benefit amounts, when you file your claim, it's going to send you a monetary letter letting you know exactly how much your weekly benefit amount is and what your maximum benefits are on that claim. When the claims are filed, they're filed for a year, but they only have a 6-month balance. So whenever it's planning purposes for you, you need to keep in mind that you only have that 26 weeks of time period for income support through unemployment insurance. There are no extensions available at this time. Those are passed by the federal government. So as of right now, those are not available. When you are on unemployment insurance, there are some very important things you need to remember. If you are performing any type of work, you must report all gross earnings. You must report any pensions, any 401k payouts, any severance pay or notice pay. All of those things have to be reviewed to determine whether or not they're going to be deductible against the claim. So it is important for you to indicate that you have received those types of payments if that is occurring in your situation. Also, with payment options, you're going to have the option to be able to choose whether or not you want direct deposit or a debit card. So when you're filing your unemployment insurance claim, you're going to have that option when you're completing the questions, and you'll need to have your bank account and routing number if you feel that you want to use a direct deposit option. Other information that you may need when you file your claim is going to be the employer's contact information, your start and end date of employment, and then the bank account information. You will have the option to choose whether or not you want taxes withheld. They offer 10% federal withholding and 4% state withholding, and benefits are taxable at the end of the year, and you would receive a 1099 of any benefits that's been paid out during the course of the year. Other important information that you need to be aware of is basic unemployment requirements of being able and available for work. You must also be doing job search. The job search requirements for Kentucky is one job contact every week that you're trying to receive benefits for. And it's important for you to keep very detailed records in regards to your job search, as you will be reporting that every time you claim a benefit check to show that you're in compliance with the rules for unemployment. Also, some individuals are profiled to have to attend a mandatory reemployment services program. If that occurs, you will receive a letter that will talk about having to report to your local hub office, which would be Hopkinsville, Paducah, Bowling Green, Owensboro, whichever the closest hub is to you. And it would be a mandatory class that you would have to attend, and other requirements that you would be responsible for participating in to help you get back to work. You need to be very strategic with your job search. So again, make sure that you keep very detailed records of your job search activities. In the back of the little white booklet for the rights responsibilities, there is a chart that shows the information you need to be keeping track of for your job search. So things like employers' names, the dates, how you contacted them, what positions you have applied for, and the results are going to be information that you're going to need to have. Also, as part of being strategic with your job search, you need to be mindful of applying for things that you are only interested in actually accepting if it's offered. So you need to do the research on the companies that you're applying to make sure that they are going to be what you're actually seeking. It is okay to contact an employer and ask them if they're hiring for a specific position. If they say that they're not, it still counts, because we still can use any type of method that you are trying to apply to positions, whether it be in person, cold calling, going to hiring events, going online, sending out resumes, and networking with potential employers. All of those things count. It's just a matter of applying for things that you know that you would be willing to accept if they were offered. In the packet, you're also going to have information about who to call if you run into any problems or questions with your unemployment insurance benefits. There is a 2900 number listed that you can call if you choose to, but we do recommend to contact your local office because they are now able to assist you as well, and it may be a little quicker for you to be able to get any issues corrected by the local office. But you do have the option to send emails to Frankfurt or call the 2900 or contact the local office for assistance.
Next up, you'll see a video from the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act Dislocated Workers program. They're going to describe the different services available for you as a dislocated worker who has lost your job through no fault of your own. So if you're facing that permanent dislocation, these services will help you access training, reemployment, job search, and more to make sure that you're successful in your next career.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Profit. I'm a career coach with the Kentucky Career Center system. Today, I just want to provide you with a little bit of information about the Dislocated Workers program. As part of a mass layoff or closure, you could be eligible for benefits through the Dislocated Worker program. Our ultimate goal is for you to get back into employment. We can help with job search through the Career Center. You can contact me or another area career coach by phone, by email, or by Skype, and we will help you with job search online. We can help with your resume, and we can also help with interviewing skills or refer you to some online workshops to assist with other workplace skills. If you're not able to find suitable employment on your own, you could be eligible for retraining. Retraining can be up to 2 years and something considered to be high demand with one of our eligible training providers. Training varies from on-the-job training with local employers to short-term trainings like CDL and lineman training, all the way up to finishing an associate degree or completing a bachelor's degree if you already have credits towards that bachelor's degree. To attend training, you do need to first schedule an appointment with your career coach. You have to meet eligibility requirements and be determined to be in need of training. You'll discuss the eligible programs with your career coach, and then we'll give you information about what you need to get together to apply for the program. If you're not sure what career pathway you should pursue, there are programs available to assist you in narrowing down your interests. We can provide you with the information to get onto these programs, and you can do some research into different career fields that you might be interested in. Do keep in mind that if you're eligible, the Dislocated Worker Program, we pay for tuition, books, and fees. Right now, there is no extension on your unemployment if you go into training. So think about that before you go into a training program. Your unemployment will last as long as it lasts, which is generally the 26 weeks or 6-month time period. The only exception to this at this time is if your company has filed a trade petition and the trade petition has been certified and approved by the Department of Labor. If this occurs, you will be contacted. You will attend track sessions that will provide information about benefits and requirements of the trade program. Many individuals do want to attend training for nursing, radiography, physical therapy assistant, other programs like that through our local community colleges. These are what we call select admission programs. These select admission means that you will have to take certain prerequisite classes, you have to meet the program requirements, and they have to accept you into the program before you can start into that program. In order for us to be able to cover the cost of the training, you do need to be admitted into the program before you can apply for dislocated worker funding. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to discuss that with your career coach. Other benefits are also available. If your spouse is a homemaker and is affected by your layoff, he or she could be eligible for training as well. If you'll contact me or your other area career coach, we'll be more than glad to help you with any questions you have. I wish you the best of luck in your job search and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.
Adult Education or Kentucky Skills U can actually assist you with testing, assessment, online instruction, and various ways to make sure that you raise your skills in the way that you need to succeed in employment. Next up will be a video from the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation. They will describe the services available for Kentuckians who have a disability, and they will explain the way you access their services, how everything is handled, and especially remote services they can provide for you.
The Office of Vocational Rehabilitation. We assist people who have impairments or disabilities find employment. Impairments and or disabilities can range anywhere from carpal tunnel all the way up to mental illness. It's anything that is diagnosed by your doctor. Once you make your appointment, you would come in and sit down with one of our counselors who would do the application process with you. Once you're eligible for services, you can get assistance with going back to school, on-the-job training, resume building, even mock interviews. So if you feel like you need our services, please reach out and make an appointment. Thank you, and you guys have a wonderful day.
Next, we have information about the Kentucky Farm Workers Program. The Kentucky Farm Workers Program is an employment and training program offered and funded through the Department of Labor. It's available for individuals who've done any farm work in the last 2 years. If you have questions about this program, we've provided you a link to their information. There also is information in your book on page 27 in the flyer packet where you can contact the individual who would be associated with the county in which you live. There's more information on their website about counties outside of the Western Kentucky area if that applies to you. One of the many questions we get is, where do I go for health insurance information? I just lost my job. How do I find out about health insurance? In your packet we have information on pages 28 to about 40 of the different health departments throughout the 17 counties of Western Kentucky. They can provide you some assistance. We also have the West Kentucky Allied Services and Pennyrile Allied Community Services who can help you with filling out applications. In that flyer packet, we also have information from the Kentucky Department of Insurance. We have links to the Benefind website if you need to access Medicare or Medicaid services through the state of Kentucky. There's also information on the Kentucky Children's Health Insurance Program, or KCHIP. KCHIP is a comprehensive medical, dental, and vision insurance that you can put your children who are under age 20 in your home on. It will help you as you're transitioning to that new insurance. It will give you more options where you don't necessarily have to select COBRA for your entire family. So please review that information, contact those agencies, and see what would be best for you and your family as you make this transition to your new employment. Next is a section on Employment Benefit Security Administration. Most people don't know what the COBRA law says or how it affects them. They know they can carry on their insurance from a company who laid them off for a period of time through COBRA. They also know it's a lot more expensive than it was when they were an employee. But the little packet that I referenced at the beginning of the video explains the COBRA law. There is information on that website listed that will explain exactly what those deadlines are, when you have to apply for things, how the COBRA law protects you. And there are many publications, books, and different videos. There are also fact sheets and flyers that you can download from that website to make sure that you have all the information you need to cover your family with insurance, protect yourself, and know how to protect any retirement benefits that you have. So please check out that information as you go through the packet. Their 1-866 number is on the back of that publication. In case you have any questions, you can call the Fort Wright, Kentucky office using 1-866-444-3272 for more information or to ask questions. Next in your packet, you've got some information from the Kentucky Home Ownership Protection Center, and it is on page 42 in the flyer packet. It is called Protect My KY Home. If you're having trouble making mortgage payments or at risk of losing your home due to a layoff, they're there to help. So please check out page 42, contact someone at the number in the packet, and they will answer any questions you might have about trying to protect your home and making sure that a layoff does not put you at risk of losing your home. The Kentucky Career Center also offers veterans services. So while at this time you may not be able to access those services in person, there is a veterans representative available to help you through both the Hopkinsville and Paducah office. All you have to do is call, and they'll be happy to walk you through the different veteran services available to you. In your packet, we've given you information starting on page 43 about different veteran services that are available. You'll also find on the agenda a link to the veteran services pages at the Kentucky Career Center website. That's kcc.ky.gov. And that website will actually allow you to see all the veteran services that are available and give you links to the phone numbers and the individuals that can answer any of your questions. So in summary, we thank you for your time watching the videos. We hope this has given you a lot of insight into the various services available to you by being laid off through no fault of your own. As a dislocated worker, there are many agencies who are ready and willing to help you, many services available to help you. And while at this time the career centers may not have some in-person services, you can always reach out to us by phone, Skype, FaceTime, whatever works for you. We will find a way to get you the information you need and make sure that you are successful in your transition to reemployment. Thank you for your time and happy job hunting.